Fields.
Ooh,
we love
10 still?
We love the Iowa team total under. We love it.
Hey, it's weird and wonderful time. We're going to start with the weird. We're back to Lakers Clippers.
No.
Yeah, it was all weird.
It was such a bad game, we didn't even put this in the last segment.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's Pat Bev throwing an alley-oop to Austin Reeves, and Kevin Harlan was ready for it. Kevin Harlan was like, oh, there it goes. No, it's Austin Reeves on the other end. He wanted it too. What are we doing? What are we doing?
This was directly as Reggie Miller was nominating Pat Bev for the Hall of Fame. It was so frustrating.
What was Reeves? I'm sure Reeves can dunk. What was he? Why didn't he?
Moving on to the wonderful Bucks
He
Sixers.
jumped too early or what?
Embiid blocked at the rim. I told you guys yesterday it was the A block of my paywall exclusive show. It's time to worry about Philadelphia already. Embiid, 0 points in the second half, Brew. Didn't talk to the media after. I'm telling you, time to worry.
Because Harden's dribbling it 600 times a game.
Sometimes we exaggerate. That was not an exaggeration. No. Moving on to the weird Yankees Astros. Judge with the long fly ball, but stays in the ballpark.
Almost.
All the analytics guys were like, well, you hit it at 106 miles per hour. Here's Aaron Boone blaming the roof or lack thereof.
You know, who'd have thought? I think the roof open kind of killed us. I think it's a 390 ball. I think it was like 106 at whatever.
I mean, come on.
Just stop it.
Wonderful. Virginia, Georgia Tech. Dontavian Wicks with a bevy of moves here. Woo! Out there looking like Victor Cruz, who joins us right now. We're talking already about Monday Night Football. America's team, the New England Patriots, head into Chicago in a heated rematch of Super Bowl 20. I'm still out for victory, Nick. Patriots are 100-point favorites, as they should be. As previously mentioned, Victor Cruz joins us. Welcome, Victor. But we are going to start with Nick Wright, Mac Jones hater.
Bailey Zappi supporter. Go ahead.
Or Bailey Zappi, Clutch Client supporter. Yeah. Does the baby goat Mac Jones have one game to prove he's the starter?
Well, you can't lose to the Bears.
That's
and
true.
I know sometimes you think, Nick, you're just hard on Mac for the show. Not true. You know how I know it? Because I told you yesterday, I have a significant financial investment in the Patriots winning this week. And I am so much more nervous now that Mac is starting rather than Zappi. Because I feel like that Bailey Zappi, the reason he has been good, is the same reason Mac Jones looked good last year.
That's true.
He's playing within himself. He knows exactly what they want from him. He's happy to be there, and he just wants to run the offense and make no mistakes. Against a team like the Bears, with your offense getting healthier and your defense really playing well, particularly that rookie corner, Jack Jones, I feel like that's all you need. But Mac Jones, on the other hand, when he played this year, Vic, it's like he was trying to prove, I deserve to be in that Pro Bowl. I deserve to be talked about like one of the best young quarterbacks. And he, first of all, he doesn't. And second of all, he can't play that way. And so I think that if Mac goes out in this game and throws a couple picks, even if they win, I think Belichick looks at it again and says, well, what are we trying to get out of the quarterback position right now? So, I think that Mac is far from secured as the starter for the rest of the year.
I think he's got I don't even know if he's secured for this game. Like, I think the way Belichick operates, he likes feeding the hot hand. He likes going with what's happening, with what's going in the right direction in this current moment as he sees it. And right now, Bailey Zappi has been the more confident quarterback. He's been the more precise quarterback. He looks the most comfortable out there. And Mac, I know it's just, the first couple games of the season, but he doesn't look as comfortable as Bailey did. And to your credit, he looked like how Mac did a year ago when he came in with no pressure. He's coming in for Cam. He's just coming in to play well, coming in to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes, playing a clean game. And that's what Bailey's been doing. And if he can continue that, I think he will be the starter. I think Mac might get his opportunity this weekend. But if he squanders that in any way, even if they win, if he doesn't play well, Bailey will be back in there.
Yeah, I think in Belichick's mind, Mac is the starter. Mm-hmm. Because I agree with what you said. He usually rides a hot hand. I'm baffled that he's putting in Mac Jones.
Me too.
Like, I would stick with Bailey Zappi.
100%.
Even if it's under the guise of, Mac gets another week, or as long as Bailey's playing well and they're winning, I would go with him. And the fact that he isn't tells me, look, sure, if Mac goes out there and it's horrible, 2-3 picks, and they lose embarrassingly, he might go back to Zappi. But if Mac is just solid, plays okay, and they win, I think Belichick wants to go with Mac, because otherwise he is stuck with Zappy at this point.
Usually, I address everybody on the show because the show is a lot, Vic, welcome, it's based on chemistry. I have to break format a little bit and talk directly to Mac Jones. Mac Jones, I'm there for you, man. People are jumping off the Mac Jones train left and right, but old KW is there in a major way. You have to throw the ball to the guys wearing Patriots jerseys. That's the only thing you need to do. Do not throw it to the guys wearing the Bears jersey. If you do that, you could go 7 for 12 with 129 yards and let the defense take care of the game. That's all we need. But please, do not start airing it out. It will make my life so difficult next week. I've given so much to you. I need this one coming this way.
But you do understand that you are a huge part of the reason that he's struggled the way he did.
No. What?
Yes.
Too much support, too much love?
Because there was this idea, the baby goat, like his Pro Bowl was legitimate as opposed to being the fourth alternate. All of this stuff got in his head to where he's filing trademarks. He's doing
everyone's filing a trademark.
Right, that's fine.
Broussard's going to file facts over feelings.
And then he came out this year.
Check that up.
He came out this year and tried to play like a star instead of like someone who's very lucky to be where he is.
Oh, goodness.
And because of that, listen, he was the worst starting quarterback in football until he got hurt. So that's all he was. It was him and Baker.
Okay. So, has he thrown an interception in the last few weeks?
Okay, no, because he has.
No, how about Trevor Lawrence? How's he doing?
Okay.
Let's talk about ball security. Moving on. Dak is back yet again. He's back every day. We're like, oh, but now he's officially back. Lions at Cowboys Sunday at 1. Nick, I'm going to start with you. What would a loss to the Lions mean for the Cowboys? Yikes.
Well, it would certainly make the next week's game against the Bears a must-win for Dak.
Yes.
Bears are a tough team, by the way.
Here's the thing,
Don't get me
Vic,
wrong.
I don't know where you stand on this. I think the Lions are better than their record suggests.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's 2 1-4 teams right now that I would not like playing: the Raiders and the Lions. The Raiders because I just think they should probably be 3-2, and the Lions because they do one thing exceptionally well. They protect Jared Goff, and because of that, they can have an explosive offense. I'm very interested to see in this game if the Cowboys' defense can't take it over, because I don't think they're going to be able to because of that Lions' defensive line, what offensive approach they have. The Lions have the worst rush defense in the NFL. They should just try to run the ball and win an ugly game.
I don't think Dak doesn't want to just hand the ball off.
So that's what I want to ask you. Like, do you think Dak is going to be like, I am back, I feel good, I want to remind the world the difference between me and Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush, it was running game defense. I'm Dak Prescott. Let me throw the ball around, because that I think could be risky.
It could be very risky. If I'm Dak Prescott, I'm looking at the recipe that Cooper Rush came in there and had 4-1, and it was running the ball, having a balanced offense, making sure we're opportunistic on third down. We're in third and manageable situations, not third and forever, trying to make big plays out of nothing. That's the offense that we need to see out of Dallas. Not Dak throwing it 35, 40 times, trying to get the ball to CeeDee Lamb a million times and just being off target. Because it's not like Dak was lighting it up before he got hurt either. It's not like he was, you know what I mean, really exploding out there. He wasn't playing great when he got hurt. Cooper Rush comes in, goes 4-1, balanced offense. Ezekiel Elliott comes to life. You start to see that running game happen a little bit more. So it's just Dallas needs to get back to that balanced offense that we've been seeing with Cooper Rush at the helm, and Dak can go be Dak when the opportunity presents itself. I'd rather Dak be Dak when it's 3rd and 5, manageable situation, 3rd and 3, 3rd and short, than 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, trying to make something out of nothing.
And if he's not, then shame on Dak. And he deserves all the negativity that'll come his way if they lose, because he's trying to throw for 350 yards. And so to answer the question, if they lose, he's going to have another week. I mean, you think the criticism and the speculation and the quarterback controversy was bad the last 5 weeks? You will have pundits on TV. You will have fans in Dallas all yelling for
Can I
Cooper
ask
Rush.
a question?
Foolishly,
Oh,
but
you
yelling
say
for
foolishly.
Cooper Rush.
Will you be one of them?
No,
You are
no,
Mr.
no,
Quarterback
no,
wins.
no,
If
no,
he
no,
goes
no,
out and
no.
loses, okay, let me ask you this: he loses to the Lions, and then they lose to the Bears.
Well,
Then will
you
you be
lose to
calling
the
for
Lions
Cooper
and the
Rush?
Bears.
Back to back.
Well,
That's-
then will you be
and if
calling
he's-
for Cooper Rush?
I don't know if I'll be calling, but I'll be
Teletype?
thinking.
Yeah, you might.
I mean, really though, and would I be wrong? Like,
I
come
just
on,
know your
dude.
quarterback wins, guy.
It'd be in
You gotta
pencil.
win
It'd be
some
a take in pencil.
It'd be a
You're
take in
like,
pencil.
Should I outline
It'd be
this?
a-
I don't
I'd be
this game
thinking
isn't
about it.
actually a full pushover either. The Lions have been in every game that they
Ooh,
played.
that-
That,
telling you.
we can
Been
talk,
in
I
every
think we're going
game
to talk
they
more
played.
about that later, but I
Yep,
agree
yep.
with you. I think the Lions they're not good, but they're not.
They're dangerous.
They're
Dangerous.
dangerous.
Can I
That's
give
a
you
great
some
way to put it.
Free highlights?
Yeah.
I think it would be embarrassing if they lost because everyone has like just the Lions' reputation.
Yep.
It sort of supersedes how good they actually are. The Lions haven't won in Dallas in 11 years. We pulled the highlights just like, hey, I wouldn't mind some Calvin Johnson highlights if we have enough footage rights for the week. Hubby said, sure, here you go. So look, if the Lions win in Dallas, and Dan Campbell, as you mentioned, Brew, hasn't ever won a
His
road
first
game,
road win.
Dan Campbell is going to be more fired up than his morning routine where he drinks 3 espressos and a large coffee. That guy is going to be losing his mind.
Yep.
Detroit is going to feel like they're back on track. It's going to be a party in Dallas, and I think Jerry Jones is going to be like, what's going on here? I think Dak's going to be feel some kind of
Jerry
way.
would say something crazy to ratchet up the
Make
controversy.
it even worse.
Yeah, this
But
and
not on our
rightly
show.
so.
We will not call for the.
Well, see, that-
Make a vow, Broussard. We will not.
but
Brew
if
is
you go
Mr.
out and
Quarterback
you're trying to talk up the Lions, I get it. They are better than their record. But if Dallas loses this game, I'm sorry. I cannot defend the criticism.
You're so close to it.
No,
If
I'm
other
just
shows
saying.
did it, I wouldn't frown upon it. Oh, guess who's back? C-Mac and Jimmy G. Woo. It's a recipe for disaster for the Chiefs coming
yes.
up.
There you go.
First things first. Yeah. You play them on Sunday. Pay attention to